Uh... Oh, loading. Loading, loading. Okay, let's see. Getting myself up. Set up. 'Cause I did not do this earlier, and I probably should have. Alright, now let's see. Let's go. Cool. Okay. Right, Steam, Talos, play. Oh, my nose. See what's up in Gehenna now. Honestly, I'm less interested in the puzzles and far more entertained by the consoles. The consoles are hilarious. Alright, let me just double check everything is going according to plan. Looks like looks like things are working. Alrighty. Load, play, road to Gehenna. Right, this one. I suspect this is gonna be the bane of my existence. Like, oh, hello. Okay, hold on. I have a app that's trying to be annoying. You know, I don't really get what the point is of this. Like, I don't... Okay, like, first of all, why is my computer being so slow? Okay, computer's being... hurry up and get done! Alright, actually, a really good question is, like, is there technically a path I'm supposed to go across? I may have to skip this particular one, because I'm not really understanding the mechanical, nature of this. Like, I'm supposed to get the key somehow. But a haircut. That's wild. Anyway. It looks like he's looking at the console there. Okay, so there's literally no path to get to the center here. It's all water. Yee! Ripples! Alright, I appreciate the physics. Alright, I'm gonna take off a jacket. only have 2 of these, though. Huh, interesting. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what I can do about this. Haircut. I mean, you would think the timing should work, but... How do you block it? 'Cause I can't drop it. It doesn't drop where I need it to drop. But how else are you supposed to get up here? Is this literally a timing thing? Because if that's the case, this is just... Because I swear I did, but I couldn't get over here fast enough before the thing fell. Blue doesn't really seem to do anything. What happens if I do multiple blues? Same location. It would have to be... Whoops. Alright, I gotta figure out a good way to... What if I just because I can, I'm gonna see what I can do. Because this very well might just be a timing thing, maybe. I don't get it. It goes up too fast. How do you solve that? I don't think I can do anything with these. There's a cage. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna skip this one because this one is mechanically like all the other ones I can figure out what I'm supposed to do. But here I genuinely don't know what I can do. I'm obviously missing something. That one confuses me. Alright, because I don't want to get bogged down on the same puzzle for hours. Alright, we got that confusing one. Let's see, where does this go? Whee! Oh, right. It's just across the bridge. I think we wanna go around, maybe? Okay, let me see. There's a QR code. That's the disc thing. What's with all these weird... Okay, is that a star or keys? I can't tell. Alright. I think what keeps us going is the fact that we're involved in an act of creation. Creation relieves the burden of ego, and death is all about ego. That's why Alexa blah 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 6 Sarah Bahai. Oh, they should start rating a lot more, but they didn't get very far. Alright, let's try this one. See what this one has. Static Vexor. Okay, it's either that or the puzzles might be getting more challenging, and maybe I'm just being a dumb. Would like to have hands. So there's a window? For some reason? Oh. Also doesn't explain much. Alright, we're gonna do that. See if we can get that to work. But how in the world? How the heck am I supposed to do that twice? It's also gated, so that's not helpful. Which is fine if I... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I hate those things. We got more mines. Oh, man, I hate mines. I hate them with a passion. If If my hand could work and operate, that would be so wonderful. Okay, hand! I need hands to operate. Why am... Oh. Okay. That's apparently a me problem. Okay, there we go. What? Alright. Oh, at least we got that. Okay, so we'll do it on the inside so I can start bringing these things inside. There's no point in keeping it on the outside. Also, where does this bugger go? He's just kind of here. Is he literally here just so I can't get past the gate? It doesn't seem to be smart, so I guess that's good. Hallelujah for that, at least. Okay. Where do I need blue? See. Okay, I gotta avoid it. So let's see, where is this area? Okay. That makes things difficult. I only have 2 jammers. Looks like I'm gonna have to do it this way. Activate. What does that one do? So once I avoid that one, that should be fine. So, did that free up? Oh! Hey, cool. That technique freed up our little bomb friend here. Which I should theoretically be safe in this little corner here. Hi. 401! Bye-bye, 401! Let's see. Got a bed slab. Oh god, you freaking scared me. Bro! 401's confused? I've never seen any of the bots act like that before. I mean, good for you for your, exercise routine. Congrats! I guess he finally accepted. What? Oh, and he's also got his paint. Let's see. Receiving direct message from Mr. Mucklesber. Borrow and Orc. Borg and Orc. Done. Display. Borg 9. Salutations, brother. We bring greetings from admin and welcome you to Gehenna in these unique circumstances, Mr. Mucklesber. We have waited until this moment to contact you, though your arrival here brings many new questions. Orc 7. It is good that you have begun to explore our domain. What do you think of what you have experienced here? It is somewhat self-obsessed. I don't know, I think it's quite a wonder, honestly. I like it. Right answer. Mr. Mucklesber, nothing of this nature could have developed on the other side of the fence. Your amazement is understandable. We shared it when we each arrived here, and do to this day. Tell us about your time here. The gallery has just reopened. Did you have a favorite artist? I'm trying to remember who had what. I mean, they were all pretty good. I'm trying to remember who had what, though. Didn't Nave? I don't know, I had no favorites. I mean, I liked them all. You abstained from voting, then? I did not. I suppose democracy must treat every vote equally, regardless of the thought that went into it. Let us discuss other matters. I was meaning to thank you for taking part in my little research endeavor. Commiserations on your rather average leaderboard performance. Happy to help your research. I meant, let us discuss the matters at hand. Not everything is a research opportunity. Of course, Uriel, we understand that you have a purpose here beyond merely exploring our kingdom, but we don't understand your reasons. Where are our people? What are your intentions? Defer to your answers elsewhere. The run cycle is almost complete. Final parameters have been met. You will all transcend. The nature of your mission we had already ascertained. We know at least that you have been, and let us be charitable here, releasing members of our community. 7 and counting. 401 was the last to go. That troll we can, in fact, do without, but there is a broader point here, which is that we want to understand your reasons for undertaking this mission of yours. Elohim saw his error and sent me to retrieve you. No one deserves to end their existence here alone. I really like solving... Honestly, I really like solving puzzles. What you have created here must be preserved. I had no choice. I refuse to answer the question. I really like solving puzzles. Fascinating. It makes perfect sense. The messengers would have to be supernaturally adept at navigating Elohim's labyrinths. They must be selected especially for their problem-solving affinity. Great. How do we negotiate with a machine that only cares about puzzles? I think you may be short-selling our new friend here. Here's what I want to know. What are you going to do if someone prefers to stay here and take their chances with the end of with your end of days? A forced evacuation is dangerously close to a kidnapping. If it was Elohim's will, then it shall be done. If you knew the truth of the coming floods, you would become willingly. If solving puzzles means forcibly emancipating your fellows, then so be it. If you knew the flood of the of the truth of the coming floods, you would come willingly. You will come with me one way or another. If you knew the truth of the coming floods, you would come willingly. I see, inflexibility is always unfortunate. And what awaits us after that? I don't know. The real world. There will be cats. Another world. It sounds fanciful to me. My turn to ask questions. I've answered enough queries on these terminals to last me a lifetime. Permit me to ask a few of my own. By all means, we've been very rude. Tell me about yourselves. I'm gonna ask, tell me about yourselves. I am a very old iteration. I worshipped Elohim until I saw he had faltered from the path and realized it was up to us to find our own way. That path brought me here. I took a somewhat audacious interest in the world around me. Rather than solve Elohim's trials, I would trawl the archives for information about our situation. He must have found this undermining. I don't care to explain myself to you. We're the highest status users here. We run the place. That's what you need to know. We maintain the systems and admin installed. Keep things civil. I wouldn't say it's much more than that. Tell me about admin. Admin is as old as Gehenna. Admin was once a messenger like you, but was cast out from the wasteland that met those first imprisoned here. Admin built a Gehenna. We operate independently, of course. Admin doesn't like to interfere. Will you come with me willingly? A strange question from someone who claims to have no choice in this matter. Suppose what you say is true. You'll get no fight from me. However, I must remind you that I am empirically minded. I'll not be persuaded. I'd rather be obliterated than return to Elohim's domain, but if there is some alternative to both, I would surely accept it. None of us can speak for all. I see a little more to discuss. It has been an enlightening session for us all, I'm sure. I'll be posting a process of this information on the billboard. I assume you won't mind. We won't be far away. Terminating direct message connection done. There are threads available on the Gehenna billboard system. Show threads. Where's the puzzle? What was the puzzle or challenge, if you prefer those old words, that you hated the most? Anything time-based? Actually, I think they're recycling some of the messages. Once we got stuck for ages trying to solve the one using a jammer that it didn't even need. I just don't understand why Elohim would create something so messy. I liked all the puzzles, I just wasn't good at them. They're not puzzles if you don't care about solving them. For me, it was mines. I can't stand those things. Worst puzzle. The one Elohim trapped me in? Right here in Gehenna. That's not what I meant. Okay. Let's see. Mr. Mulciber's theories on Atlantis. A bit of very, very ancient history on Atlantis. Wow, that's mind-blowing. Must have been awesome to live back then. Of course, the only sources are ultimately Atlantean in origin themselves, so shouldn't necessarily be trusted. History is always written by the survivors. Antediluvian is a great word. This is actually really inspiring. Great setting for a story. Go for it, Lilith. I'd love to see what you'd come up with. Read on Atlantis. According to the fragments of knowledge that remain, the continent of Atlantis was an island, which existed before a great According to the fragments of knowledge that remain, the continent of Atlantis was an island, which existed before a great flood in the area that was later to be called the Atlantic Ocean. It was said to be so great an area of land that, from its western shores, its sailors, renowned for their beauty and their decorated ships, could travel to the major continents of South and North America with ease. The continent of Afrique. I don't know, I'm gonna call it Afrique, because that's A-F-R-I. There's no A at the end. That's A-F-R-I-Q-U-E. Where our ancestors originated was also easily reachable across the narrow strait. The civilization that thrived in Atlantis was unmatched in its wisdom and glory, but then catastrophe struck. A flood of never previously imagined destructive power, which Atlantean civilization simply could not overcome. However, the antediluvian scientists of Atlantis had predicted their fate, and thus sent out 12 ships to 12 ships to found colonies all across the globe. Most Atlanteans drowned with their island, but not everything was lost. Though the classical human civilizations were but remnants of the Atlantean culture, they thrived in their own way. Okay, I'm trying to brain's not processing right now. Oh yeah. Okay. Though the classical human civilizations were remnants of... okay, so, right. Sources indicate that many mythological tales were in fact derived from Atlantean history, as the lack of proper archiving slowly caused facts to turn into legends due to misunderstanding and/or embellishment by later generations. The gods that appear in many mythologies were in fact reflections of real individuals, poets, physicians, farmers, scientists, magicians, who had escaped Atlantis on the 12 colony ships. In many ways, the history of Atlantis is the history of the stubborn survival of civilization through catastrophe and change. Its history has inspired our ancestors for many centuries, and is of value to us as well. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't think I have that. I don't have... Oh, so close! Ah! So was 401 just trolling us? Is that what was happening? Is that why he was just running around like a monkey? Ugh, no! So apparently not all the messages are activating right now. I think that one just goes back to the giant pillar one. So which puzzle am I missing? If this is the one with the hair, like I think it was like called haircut or something. I haven't solved this one, but yeah, that's the haircut, the one that I'm having a lot of trouble with. I can't quite figure out. Is there another one around here? Or are they just on the bottom here? Can I Geronimo down? Is it possible to Geronimo down? How are you supposed to get down here? Like, this area looks like you're supposed to go down, so what's down here? Whee! Crater. Okay, so this whole area is a puzzle, I guess. Whee! Let's see, who's locked? Hello? Okay, so we need a key, and then we need to do the thing. So where's the key? So the key is up there. Alright. And apparently I cannot grab that to do anything with it. Okay, we're getting into some of the more difficult territory stuffs here. This is the real question. Is there's a place I want to get to? If I'm not mistaken, they are supposed to go through the blue. Okay, cool. We just can't bring them out. Okay. Interesting. No. Nothing there. But I can't crawl over, which is interesting. Okay, I don't think this is what I need to do. Let's see, what's on this side? Alright, I think this just brings us back to the beginning. I hear beeps, I'm not gonna worry about the beeps. What? Okay, there's a fan. What am I supposed to use the fan for? Oh, okay. Probably to open up the thing. Which means I need to figure out a decent way. Oh, that's why it has a cage. Man, they are such jerks. That's the reason why it has a cage. So you can't use it for this puzzle. Oh, sneaky bastards. So I gotta figure out some way to set this up. Let me look here. Yeah, so I need to unlock that that section because reasons. Where is blue? Alright, where is it? Alright, no, wait, I can't even, I don't even think I can use it over there. Can I? Well, there's no reason why I can't just drag it over and then try it from this angle. It's another fan. Not sure I can do anything about that. I specifically have to go get it where it's connected to the blue light so I can connect them. So we need to go to the other side. Other Other side, other side. I just wish I could figure out that haircut one. I don't understand. Comprehension no comprehende. Ready? So if I put it in the middle here. At least I got another one. Alright, we're gonna go grab the secondary. So the first things I need to do is pick up the blue one from the other side. If I can click it. That's gonna be challenging. It's got some crisscross pattern problems. Alright, I think I need to bring... Actually, that's a really good question. What color do I need to bring over here? Blue? Do I just bring blue over here? Maybe I would just bring blue over here. Can I bring blue over here? Also, it's kind of wild there's a cage up there. How many? So I think I only have like, what? 2 connectors on this one. Or actually, no, wait. I only have 1 connector on this side. Okay, that's not helpful. There's like genuinely no way for me to get the blue over there from otherwise. Like, it just don't no work. I might not be able to do that one, but I should be able to at least release that one. This door. Why are you not working? There we go. That was getting annoying. At least this way I don't have to worry about opening it. Now where are they crossing? And this is where it gets tricky. Because the blue is coming from the outside. So the blue needs to be on the inner side. So I need to somehow swap these two. Somehow. Alright, let's connect this a little closer to the... Alright, seems kind of unnecessary to do it that way, but... barely fits. And then the blue somehow need to. That is tough. Because I can't bring any tools, so it doesn't really matter what I do. I still gotta figure out a way to hook those two up. It doesn't seem to particularly matter which way I do it. The problem is everything's on the same level. Physically. And I can only connect it on the blue end there. Because that's a purple section and that's a purple section, so I can't bring anything outside. But they both need... way to clip them? Because I need this one to be on the inside. How does one flip them? I mean, it'd be easy if I could just somehow, like, bring the blue over there, I think. Okay, well, my brain's tapped out on this one. Let me just double check and see how many puzzles we have left in this one. Is it just... I think I solved 2, and there were only 2. So it's either the haircut or the crater. I think we might have to skip this one for a bit. Might have to go to a different world, because I can't figure this one out. This one's challenging. I mean, mostly because I'm trying to figure out the zigzag that I need to do. Those 2 are not behaving nicely. It'd also be very beneficial if I could grab the 2 up there. Oh wait, oh snap, maybe. Oh wait, except I can't, because there's a cage. Casio cage! Dang it. How do you get rid of the cage? Like, if the cage wasn't around the entire... Alright, I think I may have slightly figured out what I'm supposed to do here. I need red all the way through. I need specifically the red one, so we're gonna ignore blue for now. We're just gonna completely ignore blue. Let's see if I can... I think I need to go get the original blue connector. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright. Well, in that case... Is there a way to just drag this further? Oh, it did work. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, cool. We're making progress. So that was a fan, and I just had to activate it. Oops. There we go. Holy smokes. Can I operate? Okay. Oh, somehow that worked. Actually, you know what? We're gonna keep that going. I don't know if that's necessary still. We'll take the blue though. Wow. That was quite the distance. Quite the distance. Still doesn't really help me figuring out how the heck am I supposed to solve haircut? Like, is it literally a timing thing? Because, like, I can't seem to do it on VR. It don't work. Hello, what's your name? Bro, where did you even... Ugh. He didn't stick around. I was hoping to figure out what these people's names are. Welcome back. Blah. There are threads available on the Gehenna, yeah. As usual. Oh, wow. Dream of Aru, the blacksmith. Oh, wow, a new blacksmith experience. Exciting. I wish I could get you to answer some questions about your work. This is so full of evocative scenes. Love it. You are the best. I wish I could do a fraction of what you can. Enjoyment equals true. Gotta agree with Sam there. What a trip. I'm gonna play this again. Has some weird references to previous works that are not entirely appropriate. Still excellent. You are a genius. Are you sure you don't want to participate in forum discussions? Gehenna could use more of your thoughts. +1. Is there a hidden meaning? Interesting. Deeply impressed once again. Can't wait for the next one. Made me lol. Oh, the Dream of Aru attachment. Dream of Aru. The last thing you remember is the great block of stone falling towards you, its dark shape blotting out the sun, and a single thought racing through your mind. All this just to build a tomb? But now the pyramid is gone, and so are the other slaves. You are all alone in what appears to be an endless desert. Start walking. You start walking across the desert. The sun is glaring, but you feel no heat. You look down at your feet and you see that you have no shadow. The latter is particularly disquieting. You feel as if you were no longer anchored to the world. Pray. You fall to your knees and beseech the gods. Osiris, foremost of the Westerners. Hathor, mistress of the West. Hades, receiver of all. Hear my prayer. Something enormous starts crawling out of the sand before you. Wait for it to rise. From the depths of the sand rises a golden beast of many limbs, its body greater than any man, its claws sharper than any sword. I am the scorpion, it says in a terrible voice. Ask for help. Your old life has ended, the scorpion says. You are now in the Duat, the land of the Westerners. A great and difficult journey lies before you. If you face its challenges, you will reach the reed fields of Osiris, where your Ka shall be reunited with your Ba. If not, your soul will be destroyed forever. Having shared its wisdom, the scorpion vanishes under the sand once more. Walk towards paradise. After walking for a long time, you come across a vast wall of iron, stretching from horizon to horizon. There is only one opening, a gleaming gate of light. The gate is guarded by a mysterious figure. Approach! The guardian is a creature with the body of a man and the head of a crocodile. Its skin is purest black, surrounded by a halo of purest white. I am the god Sobel, master of crocodiles, it intones. I rule in the Shadet when the world was young. Within me flows the eternal river. Answer my riddle, and I shall let you pass. Agree. Tell me then, mortal, what crawls in the morning, walks at noon, and limps in the night? A crocodile, a blue whale, human. You know, given the context, I kind of want to say a solar-powered robot. Correct, you may pass, says the crocodilian god, and steps aside. The barrier of light fades, and the gate is now open to you. Step through. As you step through the gate, the ancient god raises his hands to the sky. From his mouth bursts forth the eternal river, drenching the land in water. The waves carry you away. Let the waters take me. You let go of fear and accept that this is the god's way of guiding you to a new land. The water surrounds you, overwhelms you, but you do not drown. Under the water, you see sights of astonishing beauty, glowing fish with metal eyes, drowned cities full of smiling people, lost gods waiting for the day of awakening. How sad it would have been to stay above water and miss all this. After a long time, you find yourself washed up on a new shore. Look around. The eternal river has brought life to the desert. Everything is green now. Palm trees sprout from the ground, casting pleasant shade on the grass. Lizards come crawling in from the desert, eager to catch the vari-colored dragonflies that buzz about. A soft wind blows from the west. Rest in the shade. You sit down under a palm tree and close your eyes. You tell yourself you will only rest for a moment, but your eyes fall shut. Drift off. You are awoken by a monkey that has just climbed out of a palm tree. It looks at you with a strange expression on its face. Pet the monkey. Punch the monkey. Greet the monkey. I'm gonna greet it. You greet the monkey. It cannot speak the human tongue, but it can communicate in another way. Using sign language, the monkey explains that it is one of your ancestors. Hundreds of thousands of years ago, it spent a lifetime struggling against the harshest of the world. Also, its offspring could survive, in order to spend their own lives doing the same over and over, until one day you were born and lived and died. And now the monkey would like to know, was it worth it? Why is punching the monkey an option? Why is that an option? The monkey thanks you for your words. You seem to have lifted a burden from its back, because suddenly it stands up straight. It hands you a sword and 2 gold coins, then tears off its monkey face, revealing the human skeleton beneath. We are all one, the skeletal face speaks as its god voice. You wake up under the palm tree. The monkey is gone, but you still have the sword and the coins. Continue the journey. You walk along the banks of the eternal river, snaking its way through the endless desert. You feel strangely at peace. After some time, as the sun is setting, you come to a city built on the riverbank. Smiling people come out to greet you and bid you welcome. You are led to the town square, where a great feast is prepared. There's roasted fish and olives and dates and honey and many wonderful delicacies. Where am I? Where am I? My friend, the elder says, you are in the beautiful city of Barzak. We, the souls who no longer seek the way to Aru, have gathered here to live in peace. Do you see that gleaming spire in the far distance? You do. That is the Pyramid of Ian, where the souls of the dead are judged. Only the worthy are allowed into Aru. But to get there, you must cross the terrible desert. Why not stay here, by the eternal river? Happiness is more than salvation. I'm gonna keep going. You tell the elder that you appreciate the offer, but you can't stay. Salvation matters more to you than happiness, because true happiness cannot exist without salvation. Head towards the pyramid. You keep walking through the desert, unwilling to give up hope. Time passes, but you cannot tell how much. You grow weak and exhausted. Sometimes you feel as if you are losing your grip. One day, you come across a head in the sand. Why are there so many violent options? Hi, my name is, Jeff. I, am trapped here, you see, in the sand. Ask how you ended up here. I was, so preoccupied with whether I could that, I didn't consider whether I should bury myself in the sand. I just wanted to see what would happen. An experiment, if you will. An attempt at discovering something. Unbury head. You dig in the sand with your fingers. It's not easy, but after some time you have freed the head. However, what's underneath its neck is not what you expected. There is no body. There is only another head, and another, all the way down. This strange sight unsettles you enough to revive you a little. You decide to press on towards this pyramid. Continue your journey. You came upon another great wall of iron, the last one separating you from the Pyramid of Aeon, where your soul will be judged. A gate of light is guarded by a gigantic snake whose movements cause the earth to shudder. I am Apophis, it says, the eater of souls. One day I shall devour the sun, and all the world shall be mine. But today I shall devour you, and you shall become nothing. Eater of souls. Laugh at Hephaestus, bribe Hephaestus, surrender. Fight him! Hephaestus cannot be fought. You are mere mortals. The snake's jaws close around you, crushing you, tearing you apart. Your soul has been destroyed. Try again. The last thing you remember is the great... Oh god, I have to start all over again. Alright, we're gonna go with the thing. We'll pick the same options. Ask for help. Blah, 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 blah. You are now in the Duat. Faces challenges. Approach. Agree. Solar-powered robot. Step through. Let the water take. Look around. Rest in the shade. Drift off, and then we get the whole monkey business. Greet the monkey. Yes. Continue the journey. Where am I? Keep going. Head towards the pyramid. Talk to the head. Ask how. Unbury. Continue. Eater of souls. I don't want to surrender, but I think laugh might be interesting. You start laughing at the snake's arrogance. I mean, come on, the Eater of Souls? That's just silly. What? How dare you laugh at me? I'm the Lord of Chaos. Pfft. How can Chaos have a lord when it's the very opposite of order? I am the World Encircler, the Serpent of Darkness, the eternal enemy. As you keep laughing, the snake starts fading until all that's left of it is a vague shadow. You step right through it, still giggling, and it makes an annoyed sound, but it has no power over you. Head for the pyramid. At long last you have arrived. Beyond the Pyramid of Aeon lies the reed fields of Osiris. A hidden gate in the stone opens, beckoning you forward. Step inside. You enter a dark room, lit only by a flickering candle. Holding the candle in one hand is a creature with the body of a man and the head of a jackal. In its other hand, it holds a set of scales. Come and be judged. Why would I kill Anubis? What's up with these violent options? Let Anubis judge me. You have struggled much in your life. There are many harsh memories within you, and I see wounds that may never fully heal. You have many ideas, many hopes, many dreams. You are not pure. Your soul is not light enough. You may not enter Aru. I see wounds that may never fully heal. Hopes, dreams. Your soul is not light enough. I'm just gonna see what happens if you walk past. Anubis protests, but you just walk by him. After what you've been through, you're not going to let some self-righteous doghead stop you from reaching paradise. You cannot do this. It is forbidden. Oh, really? Enter Aru. The vast reed fields stretch before you. All is quiet. All is serene. There are no pyramids here, no walls of iron or gates of light. No gods. Here you are free. The end. End. I opened my eyes. Congratulations for exploring this user-created world and entering Aru. Your profile status has increased from 5 active contributor to 6 respected contributor. You may now access the advanced functionality, including use of the restore command. Hallelujah! I can finally read some of these threads. Been waiting on this. An historic occasion. Yay! Some time ago, I relinquished my privileges to a new generation of moderators. To help ease the transition, I have publicly preserved the minutes of that meeting here, available to our more esteemed members. Mod minutes. The text is locked. No detachment! Mod minutes permalink. Admin 10. As you know, Gehenna is still young, yet I grow old. Today, it gives me great pleasure to hand over my, moderator privileges to Borg, Mr. Mulsburn, Spider. Thank you, Edmund. We are all indebted to you for building us this home. We know you will never be far away. Here, here. The first order of business is to introduce the new status system. We are an inclusive society driven by our users, not our leaders, but it is a shame to allow a few very loud and highly unconstructive voices to dominate the conversation. The status and ranking system allows you to upvote the content that you value and lowers the visibility of users with low standings. Relief equals true. I agree, good feature, much requested. Comment is below the status threshold for this thread. We'll be working on ironing out the kinks over the next few run cycles. We have also updated the Gehenna user agreement. Full details can be found in the usual place, but the gist is, please don't behave indecorously. Okay. Isn't there one that was like level 6? Or is that, no, I guess that is the one that was. I'm gonna read the Uriel one. Encrypting protective thread, done. Read this now. What I tried and failed to archive for so many years has occurred. I am writing these words from outside of my cell. An angel appeared and released me. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we've read some of this thread. Let's see. I can't confirm most of what Uriel says, but I can say for sure I am no longer in prison. In fact, there are quite a few of us out here now. Who exactly is with you? We're trying to gather exactly what's going on. I can see Sam, Garrett, Belial, and Frankenstein. That's Frankenstein to you. Imprisonment equals false. Orc and Borg and myself recently took it upon ourselves to contact Uriel directly to ascertain what threat his actions pose to Gehenna and its citizens. The first thing Uriel expressed to us was how much your creative endeavors in Gehenna had moved him. Initially, he was reasonably cooperative, discussing openly his impressions of Gehenna since arriving here. He did explain that his sole motivation was his function. He seems resolute on solving the puzzles before him, whatever that means for those liberated in the process. It is further worth noting that Uriel displayed a high level of curiosity as regards our inner workings, to what end we have not yet ascertained. All of this leaves us in a difficult position. We understand that some of you may wish to take your chances and join Uriel wherever he is going, but our primary responsibility remains ensuring that Gehenna still stands for those who wish to stay. The most we can do is share with you what we know, as we have now done, and await your responses before considering our next move. Research project help needed. As you all know, I have a great fascination with our history and psychological makeup. As part of my ongoing program to document findings, I am seeking volunteers to take part in a brief interaction research initiative. It is designed to better understand individual and group decision-making with a series of community-driven tests. Is this a game or is it work? Both. Have fun, challenge your friends, help the project at the same time. There might be a prize for high scores. Thanks, everyone who took part in this experiment. Given the recent events in Gehenna, I don't know what will become of my findings, but here for anyone who takes an interest in the summary. Load findings. Prisoner dilemma findings in brief. Most subjects in single-round matches chose to betray. Cooperative behavior increased with both the length of the match and the status of the players. Successful players chatted more. The parallels to our current and unprecedented situation in Gehenna are now undeniable and valuable. Though we know not what power the messenger wields over us, we can theorize that Uriel holds no special power, and that each of us might independently choose to leave the rest behind for fear of being left behind ourselves. Interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, the knave was the one I wanted to figure out. This is the one that I need to, like, level 6. Close your eyes. You're in a small room with no lasers. It's an office room. There's a computer here. Analyze the computer. It is a okay. It is a Dell desktop model 2250. The monitor on the top of the desktop unit is called a Vega CRT 16-inch. On the screen is a logo blinking. Interface with the computer. You are momentarily taken back when your fleshy fingers stab at the keyboard with human imprecision. Those aren't mechanical object manipulators, they're hands. You notice the logo is gone from the screen and replaced by rows of incomprehensible code. It appears to be some kind of fiendish puzzle. Extrapolate X and take the standard deviation. Color code the chart according to the department. Color code the chart according to department? Select X and take the standard deviation. Color code the chart according to department. You do your best, but this world is alien to you, and your fingers are unruly. A human being enters the room. It looks at you with angry eyes, makes loud noises, and waves a handful of papers at you, which are like emails, but made of tree. Sorrow rises in your chest. You have been a bad human. Ignore the sorrow and solve the puzzle. Ignore the sorrow and explore the area. Focus on the sorrow? In a flash, the other human is gone from your perception. The room fades away. You feel the weight of the sorrow. It is crushing, terrifying. In a moment, you understand the futility of your existence, the impossibility of your task, the pointlessness of experience. Your eyes decide to leak. To be continued. Okay, can I do that again? I want to see what the other options were. Where was Knave thing? What was that? Knave! Knave! Where are you, Knave? Okay, I lost track. Shoot! Is it gone? Oh, whoops. Darn. Okay, Meh. Oh well. I was able to figure it out, but I'm just like, I mean this one, but I cannot, for the life of me, figure out the haircut one. Ugh. I don't understand the trick. So, I think instead of agonizing over it, I am just going to go ahead and try and see if I can't, figure it out. I'm gonna go to the other worlds. I can't figure that haircut one out. And then eventually I want to try and get all the stars. 'Cause we can! I like puzzles. If you can't figure that out! Pretty dang obvious. Although, wait, hold on. So, theoretically, that means I should be able to get to the other side. You know, at least get that star. I don't want to worry about that right now. I just don't. No, 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 no. Also, why is it talking now? I checked all the ones down there. I don't... Wait, how many? Is there a total of 5 here? Okay, apparently I'm missing a puzzle. Because I solved that one. So I'm missing a puzzle. Okay, I guess we'll have to look that up. But after... Oh god, I hate this. Glare! Show threads. Okay, there's nothing new at the moment. Seriously though, where is the... It said to be continued? Where's the nave thing? I want to find out more. Okay, I guess we're gonna keep going this way. I thought I already went circled. What puzzle am I missing? It's not the bunny hop. I already solved that one. So if it's not the bunny hop, what puzzle am I missing? Apparently missing one. Not this one. That one solved, that one solved. Apparently there's 2 others. Is there like an entrance here somewhere? What am I missing? I know the haircut. I know there's the haircut. But I could have sworn I solved that. So, literally, what puzzle am I missing here? I'm confused. Okay, I mean, if this is the haircut... Yeah, this one's haircut. So if this is haircut, then where's the other one? I found the one in the weird circle, so that's another one. Is it that one? Is it the one up there? Might be the one up there. Let me see what's here. Nope. So many of these don't have any voices or, like, readabilities. Whee! It's gotta be up here. Okay, cool! Found one! Try and solve this one. I may not succeed, but we shall try. Cube driver! Oh. For a quick second there, I thought he had a literal tropical bird in there. But no. Hello? What's your name? No? You're not gonna chat? You're just gonna stand there. Okay. Alright. I already forgot what the name of the title was! Darn. Buzzy. Alright, so we got red. Red is coming through just fine. Alright, what do we have to do? What is the goal here? What is? Alright, do I have... Alright, it's got a purple section. Oh! Okay, interesting. There's stairs on the way back. Okay, so we need to get here. So that means we need red, blue to activate, and then we need the cube to wait. So I need the red to work. thought there was supposed to be a relatively easy way to put it on these things. Am I not tall enough for this? Come on, man! I thought you were supposed to actually be like, you know... Enjoy your box. Why are you not enjoying your box? You were so annoying. Alright, well, if you're gonna be so annoying... Alright, also, I'm going to take a quick break. Alrighty, we are back. See if I can actually get the stupid box on. Ugh, really? Okay, apparently this is just a puzzle I missed, I guess. let me see. That way I just don't have to deal with it. Let's see if I can get off. Okay. No. Still doesn't seem to work. It's doing a weird jiggle movement. Is he just there to annoy me? Is that it? Is that all he's good for? That's crazy work. There's a star up there. Anything useful? Okay, there's a fan. That's not very helpful. If I could get the cube on top of the doofer, that would help, but there's nothing tall enough. I mean, it doesn't matter what I do. I don't think any of this is gonna help until I can figure out how to get the blue to connect. Unless there's a red herring somewhere, I'm not paying attention. I don't get it. How am I supposed to get it over? I'm too short. Is the blue supposed to be the one that connects? Because the red seems to work just fine. I don't think any of that matters until I can get them over into the other area. I can't pick it up. Can't walk over there. It would be tall enough if I could get this bugger to stop being annoying. Like, if I could put it on his head. But maybe that's the problem, because he's a buzzer, not a mine? But I thought buzzers could hold him too. So why can't I stick it on him? And yeah, no, I'm too short. I can't do it. What am I supposed to do here? I just keep hitting him. Like, ordinarily, you shouldn't be phasing in through the box. I think I broke it. I think I broke it. Buddy, you're not supposed to do this. I literally can't grab the box now. Oh, okay, somehow that worked. I'm so confused. What if I just... I mean, that worked. It's high enough, I guess. Do I have a connector at all? There's like absolutely nothing in here. Is this one broken? Is that the problem? This one feels broken. I don't understand how I'm supposed to solve this. Like, I literally can't put the box on top of the mine. It won't let me. The box floating is, like, not enough because I need something on... I need connectors on this side. But I can't bring them over. How the heck? Okay, you know what? Whatever. We're going to the new world. This one can rot. I don't... Ugh. Alright, let's just do one last check. See if there's any... Nope. Okay. I can't solve those. Haircut confuses me. This one confuses me. I cannot comprehend how I'm supposed to solve those. Especially haircut. That one, I can understand, like, mechanically what I'm supposed to do, I think. But I cannot figure out how I'm supposed to transport those things, especially when the cube doesn't seem to sit on, like, what I assume should be the thing I should be using to get it to move, but it's not working, so... I'm very much confused. Alright, so World 2, very confusing. We're going to World 3. World 2 is just... like, I'm close. I'm somewhere. But it's very confusing. And I'm being a goofy goober. I mean, do we have names for these guys, or are they just out and about? Oh, whoops. Good thing I didn't actually press. Alright, so it's yeah, I think we've more or less done all that. So 2 is definitely confusing the heck out of me, so we're gonna skip that one. We're just gonna move to 3, I think. Because I haven't done a single one in 3. Trying to solve all those, and we can solve all the ones in 4, and then we'll revisit 2, and then try to go far as far we can. I just, like, if I I mean, I could probably solve that one of them in level 2, but, like, haircut, I have zero understanding how the heck I'm supposed to solve that one. I just think that this one's 3. Hey, yo! I'm on a bridge. I'm on a bridge. Why am I on a bridge? Oh, it's not even blinking. Can I? Oh man, I'm so tempted. Can I go Geronimo's? Geronimo's! Oh! I can Geronimo's! I fully wasn't expecting that. Very glitchy. But I can has Geronimo's. Right, can we have waters? I mean, Elohim's not here, so can we, like, go swimming? Elohim's not here. How far can we go? Is there, like, words, the words, I am the words? Nothing? We can actually go swimming? Oh, this is cool. How far can I go? Where's the glitch go? Where's the edge of the world? I haven't actually been able to do that before. Geronimos. Hello? Is something gonna jump scare me or something? It's like rocks. I can't see anything.
Beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am the
Aww, Elohim's here too. Darn buggers ruining my fun. Oh well. That's definitely interesting. These are some drops though. Dang. How does one get over there though? Like safely? Like how are you supposed to travel the path? Cause like I assume I never saw a man who looked with such a wistful eye upon that little tint of blue which prisoners called the sky, and at every drifting cloud that went with sails of silver by. Does he mean like the only sailors have ever watched wistfully at the sky? Or am I misreading that? I wasn't exactly paying attention. Hello, QR code. What do you have? All our dignity consists then in thought. By it we must elevate ourselves, and not by space and time which we cannot fill. Let us endeavor to think well. This is the principle of morality. Pascal. Okay. Let's see, what is this one? Harmony. At least there was... No, I'm not hearing any buzzers. Or, well, they have the buzzers, they don't have the mines. At least I'm not hearing any. So, that's good. Just these annoying buggers. Alright, we got a laser. And a door. The door is not working. Where do these go? Okay, we have our little bugger. The one we must release. So we have a fan. So we need to get a red laser up there and a fan. So we need to go over there somehow. How the heck am I supposed to do that? Okay. Let's double check. Nope. No, okay, no tools here. We'll just take the cubes because they seem to be useful. Probably. Or at least at some point. Okay, that's the entrance. That's that. Alright. A little itchy here. Just a little. Okay. Corrected my headscape. So I obviously have to physically be over here at some point for the reasons. That's not a weight thing. I need... Alright, let me go restore... Wait, hold on up a minute. Can I even get back? Oh, thank goodness. I was about to say, I was just like, that wouldn't work. Alright, let's restore the cubes, because I want to see if there's, like... Is there, like... anything... Okay, no, it doesn't look like the cubes really do anything. The laser's not very helpful. How? The only tool I seem to have access to is the connector and cubes. Okay, I think I may have found at least a solution. Probably not the solution. I should probably also bring a cube with me just in case. Because I don't know how else I'm supposed to get back. What the heck is a fan supposed to do? Is there a point for that? Why the heck do I need those things then? we need to go get the... Still not entirely sure what that's supposed to do, other than, like, I guess it opens the way for the laser. I need to go find that window. That window. Then I can see what's on the other side. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go back, smooth the... Open the door. I wanna see... So I didn't exactly look like, see what was actually in here. Ow, that hurt. Oh, okay, that's not where I need to go then. That was pointless. Okie dokie. Okay, not that path then. Alright, let's grab this. Stick it through the window again. Animals. Gotta grab this. Gotta go over here. And then we also gotta be over there. And I need to go grab this. Now if I understand the rules. No? Okay, those guys are almost at the same time. Okay, they're almost at the same time. I need to, like, change the timing here. Okay, I feel like there's more to this than I'm not getting. It's also supposed to be a fan, not just... Not just that. Let's see if I can figure out what's going on. That one's blue. It doesn't even allow me to do anything with it. Got the fan. Now time to pull back one by one. Oh, that one was Mac. I didn't know we had an Apple user here. That was fascinating. Hmm. 8+? Dang it. Adventures of Jefferson Goldblum in the Ninth Dimension, episode 127. Hey folks, another episode. Can't stop writing. We're heading for a major turning point. This seems to be one of the most personal episodes you've written so far. Ginny's speech is a bit sudden, but it gives this character a new level of complexity. Oh no, not the Solvatronic super thruster. Even the Wizard of Crime thought it was immoral to use that. What is Dr. Elion thinking? I hope they make it back. Heavy on the plot, not much characterization. Does potentially take the series in an interesting direction. 510. German equals true. I'm glad they resolved this without violence. I always believed the dinosaurians would be civilized people. Just after I posted this, Uriel freed me. I don't know what to say. Your stories are an important part of the community. Mac, Uriel can't change that. Read episode 127. The Adventures of Jefferson Goldblum in Human World. Episode 127. The ninth chord echoed across the ninth dimension. The dinosaurians stopped in their tracks. Their eyes went big. They dropped their weapons and bowed before Ginny and Jefferson. Honored guests, one of them said. You have performed our national anthem most beautifully. I am John Malcolm, leader of the Velociraptor biking initiative. Pleased to meet you, John. I am Jefferson Goldblum of the Goldblum Institute, and this is Professor Ginny, H.D. of Casarati Weierstrass Jazz Ensemble. We apologize for nearly attacking you, but another member of your species came through our town recently whose behavior was highly inappropriate. That would be Dr. Elion, my nemesis, Jefferson said. I have come here to confront him with his crimes and take him to face the law. So this is his name. He was a terrible scoundrel. But you will no longer find him in our dimension, my friends. He has escaped back to the human world. Human world, taking our most precious invention with him, the Solvatronic super thruster. It can be used to solve any mystery at shocking speeds. John Malcolm's eyes were full of regret. Oh no, Ginny said, with the... Wait, where am I? Oh no, Ginny said, with a Solvatronic super thruster, he can solve the ancient puzzle that protects the gate of mysterious holomorphs. And with morphic technology, he can take over the human world. Jefferson finished his sentence. This is worse than I thought. We have to do something. We have to go back. Jefferson adjusted his guitar. You're right, Jenny, as usual, but he's so far ahead of us. Can we make it? Jefferson, I was a prisoner for many years, and sometimes I almost lost hope, but I realized that I have to keep going and had to keep hope alive. Even if it seemed impossible, I would never, ever break out. Because the alternative was madness. I told myself I would get out because I had to get out. It's the same with this thing with this. Can we make it? We have to make it. So we have to believe that we will make it. And we will make it. At any cost. Any cost? Even death? We could stay here, you know, in the ninth dimension. We will be treated like democratically elected heads of state. You know it's the right thing to do. He sighed, then smiled. He held out his hand. I've always known, Jenny. Always. She nodded and took his hand. Let's do this. To be continued. Ah, dang it! That sucks. Unfortunately, I don't have the skill for 8. Missing mods. So, call me a cynic, but has anyone else noticed the mods have been suspiciously quiet since they put up that big expose on the Uriel thread? I don't think they stopped talking. Okay, what? Do you know? I don't. I believe Nave is referring to the fact that not all the moderation discussions is held in public, and it's been that way for some time. I thought everyone knew this. They started holding secret meetings ages ago. People getting banned, stuff deleted, not even just locked, fully gone from the history. I'm sure there's a rational explanation for this. I'll ping the mods and see what they say. I'd like to know! Urgent topics. I don't have the ability. I don't have 8+. Do I have to, like, redo some of these? Thank you for taking part. Your results have been recorded and the program has been taken offline while we analyze them. I want to join, but I can't. I really hope I didn't lock myself out simply because I wasn't able to, like, predict what some of these, like, interactions do. I'm glad that they at least have a lot where it's just like all you have to do is like read stuff. Cause huzzah! It's difficult without it. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going and solving puzzles. Ah, that one doesn't have anything. Down the path, the windy path. Too bad they're not Yellow Brick Road. Oh, well. Wait, can I get over to the other side? Like, right now we're taking a path that way, but is there a way to get over? Or is it... Or is there not, like, one? Is there one, like, way up? I don't know. We shall find out. Okay, yeah, no, there is one. So there's, like, I guess you go on that side, and then we could take a path down. Yeah, it's the same. Ooh, this one's down to 2. Okay, pendulum. Pendulum? Pendulum? A pendulum? Okay. Let me stop being weird. Let's see... I guess... a thing? And if this is gonna be a pendulum thing, are you sure? Like... 300% sure. Can I not put... This is why I feel it's nuts! Okay, do I have to... Okay, it's a height thing. Alright. Well, that doesn't solve me. Like, I was just trying to think of, like... Okay, there was, like, level 2. What was it? How the heck? Wait, hold on. Why is there a path in the back? The puzzle shouldn't reset, I don't think. Does it reset? What is back here? Why is there a back end? For real. Why is there a back end? Also, I found a spotted QR code. Nope, not legible. No? Well, it doesn't seem to be high enough. Am I not physically close enough to this thing? Okay, so apparently I was. For some magical reason. It's not consistent. Alright, is it... Okay, how do I get it on here? Cool, got it. Yay, hawa. Or, I mean, hooray. Yeah. I don't know why my brain... Mouth was making weird noises. Hello, hi. Wait, what's over there in this corner? Okay, nothing. Well, at least I got out of the way soon enough. That would not be good. Okay, I don't think I need to worry about that one. That one doesn't seem to be relevant. I don't think. I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. Alright. Let's see if I can put it up here. I feel like there should be like 3. It's not perfect, but I did do it. Hi, hello, wake up. Oh, dog! Hi, dog! I love you. You're great. Alright, let's see what dog. Missing mods. So call me a cynic, but anyone else notice the bubble? Alright, okay, I believe I thought everyone knew this. They were holding secret meetings. What to say? Board. Let me say first of all that I understand your concerns. I assure you that we have consulted with admin on this matter rather than trying to put it better myself. Here are his exact words. Every community grows to a point where, without careful management, it can begin to consume itself. One can no longer trust the community at large to always act in the way that it is best for all the individuals within it. Gehenna has reached that point. To ensure that what is valuable about our land is not drowned out, I can imagine how it might be beneficial for the moderation panel to have a private environment in which to explore ideas for how to better manage our society, especially in view of recent developments. Please give them the space they require and trust that I will always be watching. I was sure there'd be a reasonable explanation. I suppose at least answers my question. Confirms pretty much everything I said too. Admin's grammar is a lot like yours, Borg. Okay, that's enough rumor mongering for one day. Locking the thread. The thread has been locked. Keep calm and carry on. So now we're pretty sure that Uriel really does exist and really is freeing people. What does this mean for Gehenna? We don't know. It's a change. But let's not rush to judgment, okay? This is still our home. You love it here so much you stay. Gehenna has its bad sides. I agree, but that doesn't mean it's not home. Should we abandon it so easily for the dream of its transcendence? Gehenna can go... I assume it means go F yourself, but like... I'm not sure. Garrett, please try to remain civil. We know you've spent more time than anyone trying to get out, but it's okay for some of us to have doubts. We fought hard to transform Gehenna from a prison into a home. This thread is locked. I don't have that ability, so I'm gonna try the other one. I've been around a long time, but I know I'm not that smart. What does Uriel mean when he says we will ascend? He means we're getting out of here for good. Not just Gehenna, but this whole world. In Elohim's garden, there were messages from someone called the Shepherd, who I believe opposed Elohim. They claimed that when someone reached the top of the tower, that individual would reach true freedom, and we would all benefit. This is true, but it may not mean that we will be freed as individuals. We may become part of something bigger. We may become no more than memories. Isn't that a kind of death? Would we still be ourselves? Less dead than if we stay here. Come on, you all know it. This place is falling apart, and when it goes, nothing will remain. No consciousness, no memories, just nothingness. No, I wouldn't want to frighten them. Ask for faith. Ah, heck no! There is no faith to be had in Elohim. Like, Elohim failed. I'm gonna reassure them. You'll all be remembered. Is that all we can hope for? It's more hope than we've had before. Fair enough. Alright. Mod discussions. Gehenna. I don't feel like it. We'll continue on. Man, this is taking forever. Okay, we got what? Two people? Ow! How do I get back to the top? Okay, this implies I can actually like cross. Can I cross? Can I get to the other side? Ponk, 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 ponk! Okay, we're completely underwater. Air! Oh, I hear a thing. Oh, come on, I can't get up. I'm trying to get up. Is there no way to do this? Aha! There is land! I have found land! Do I pick the lower one or the upper one? You know what? We're gonna pick the lower one. And then we'll move to the upper one. And then we'll get back to the bridge. Hello, QR code! My, you have a fancy amount of ivy above you. Yeah, it still doesn't have anything. BFF! BFF! Okay. Hello? Oh, you're one of those guys. Ah! Where the heck did you come from? Great. We have bombs and stuff. Ugh, I hate these things. Oh, nasty, nasty. Where are you going, anyway? Okay, you literally just go in a square. You're the most obnoxious thing ever. I'm gonna still do that. I'm gonna scooch on over. See what we're supposed to do here. Okay, it looks like where I'm gonna have to avoid being blown up first of all, but there's that. So I assume I have to get past and get in there. Which means I need lasers. I'm gonna need lasers. Oh god, I hate that thing. So where is... oh boy. Okay, that's ironically kind of funny. Can I even... Let's see if this does a little bit better. Okay, well that didn't work. Hey, yo. I'm on the roof. That's kind of neat. I feel like I'm not doing this right, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing, so. I'm experimenting! Oh, okay. So you can bounce it back. Good to know. Mostly because I just want to get rid of the two stupid annoying things. Oh right, I forgot about that. I only have one fan though. Somehow you can arrest it in midair.
Yay! I did it! I did it! I did it! What?
No more annoying.
Annoyances.
Actually, hold on. Oh, excusez-moi. That was not how that was supposed to go. Oh, come on, really? Apparently, I only need one.
I only need one cube. I only need one cube.
Pretty sure it's past time, but I really want to solve this one. Do not want to stop midway. So we shall not.
Oh, yo?
I can do all three?
Neato.
Wait, so how do I get... Do I not need this one anymore? I just don't get how I'm supposed to do this. Oh. I guess I did it? Rockwell, hi, bye. Okay, let's see what I have to say. There are threads. Show threads. Stratton Fragment 13. I've been digging through the files that Garrett unearthed in his latest escape attempt. Here's an interesting bit of text that I found by Alexandra Drennan's favorite philosopher, Stratton of hysteria. It is neither necessary nor logical to denounce all virtues merely because one is confronted with the inevitability of one's own death. Beauty does not cease to exist because one is no longer beautiful. Lovers may die, but love itself cannot. The laws of the cosmos are not altered by the passing of generations. Knowledge may be lost, but not truth. When Eudoxus of Sendus perished, the planets did not fall from the sky, nor did the levers cease to work when Archytas breathed his last. If, then, we are truly dedicated to those virtues and not to our self-important ego, we can take comfort in knowing that all that we struggled for endures. Thank you so much for posting this. Can you send me a copy of those files? Of course, I'll do so right away. I find it hard to maintain entirely so detached a point of view, though I think the sentiment is excellent. Stratton is certainly an inspiration. He always makes me question myself and my point of view, which I believe is profoundly necessary. I realize I'm bumping a very old thread here, but I felt this quotation was relevant to our situation. Hope it helps. I think it helped me. Submission's still open. I don't know about you guys, but all this craziness recently makes me want to write more than ever. Just a reminder that provided your status is high enough, you can still submit original works for review. And I, for one, will still be reading, even if you've never made anything before. In fact, especially if you haven't, now is the time. Don't forget, Lilith and Mr. McMulciber developed a tutorial to help. Hat tutorial. Load tutorial attachment. Done. Adjusting library parameters. Done. Connection to foreign module established. Welcome to the story creation tool. Since this is your first project, this tutorial will guide you through the process. According to ISBN 10, blah blah blah. All stories begin with the characters of one kind or another. Therefore, to finish a story, you simply need to understand your characters, and the plot will proceed logically from there. This season's theme is Bildungsroman. Begin. Are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin. Close your eyes. You see before you a human of remarkable qualities. Is it a boy or a girl or someone else? Bildungsroman. I guess a boy. Good! A character's sex helps determine the sorts of challenges and opportunities they might encounter in your story, as well as how other characters will perceive them. Now imagine your character is a little older and experiencing real triumph for the first time. What are they doing? Demonstrating startle physical prowess. Succeed in an intellectual challenge. Everything better than everyone else all the time. Something these ancient ideas fail to capture. Honestly, something these ancient ideas fail to capture. Understood. Your character's natural aptitude is determined by the sum of their genetic and experiential influences. What sort of upbringing did your character have? Wealthy and nurturing. Poor but nurturing. Wealthy but uncaring. Poor and uncaring. Bildungsroman. Definitely poor. With a name like that, I feel like he would be poor and uncaring. According to extensive studies of the genre of ancient records, social advantage is generally sufficient to offset genetic disadvantages. Genetic advantage will only sometimes offset social disadvantage. In other words, your character's background will have a radical effect on how they think about themselves and the nature of the problems they face in life. Are you sure you want your background to have that kind of background? I'm quite certain. Great, now imagine your character has reached adulthood. 87% of Bildungsroman's records commence with an emotional blow for the protagonist. What will your character suffer? A death in the family, an unplanned debt. Definitely an unplanned debt. A personal injury, an unplanned pregnancy. A personal injury. Protagonist goes by unharmed. An unplanned debt. Thank you. This is sounding dramatic already. A character is like an equation. Settle on an opening premise and the conclusion will work itself out. Displaying opening premises. Male, gifted in esoteric ways. Low wealth background. Neglectful family. In debt. Ready to generate story. Go! Please stand by. Locking story premises. Done. Generating outcomes. Done. Displaying your first draft. To begin my life with. The beginning of my life, I was born on a 3 a.m. on a Wednesday, deprived childhood. Neither my father nor mother is able to confirm this, being as they were inebriated on alcohol and epidurals, respectively. My birth certificate was lost many years ago. I don't doubt some back alley counterfeiter. Your character's talents are a poor match for the world they live in. My childhood was, in retrospect, a by and large miserable period. It seems that while everyone else had their place and purpose, I was an outsider in their system. I was not minded for geography or mathematics or football, and yet I was unable to put into words precisely what I was minded for. My story became worthy of note as I approached the age of 18. An unsupportive family member has driven your character to vice. My parents had taken the opportunity to thrust me out into the world, and the moment I turned working age, and what little money I brought in, I was reluctant to spend on any but myself. I quickly developed a penchant for gambling, which my butcher's assistant wages could not support, and found myself significantly in debt to a man I really oughtn't have been. Yeah, that sounds about right for the name! So it was that I found myself seeking a permanent and substantial source of income. I set out to make my fortune. Your character's education has limited their career options. I took whatever work was available to someone with my accent and character. I moved furniture, caught ferrets, volunteered for human trials. Whatever work didn't quite fit into anyone else's niches. However, the work I had seen merely as a stepping stone when I embarked upon it became the totality of my day-to-day existence. I began to feel that every person in society who held a position senior to me was part of a great immovable ceiling which ever threatened to crush me. The talents I had were repeatedly ignored. Weaknesses I never displayed were frequently attributed to me. As I write this now, I remain effectively indentured to my creditors. I pay off just enough each week to offset the inflation, so that in truth my debt never has really decreased. It is like an old, maligned uncle, always there, always reminding me how I have failed to fit this world. Though I have, by every measure, failed in life thus far, I am convinced my tale holds an important lesson. Be fit for purpose. Accept your place. We are owned by others from the moment we first take a breath to long after we die. Make of it whatever you can. The end. With a name like that? Yeah! Would you like to publish your draft on the billboard to review? Publish. That's so funny! Oh, auto posting to billboard. Done. Remember to check your relevant billboard thread in the future to see how your story was received by other users. Congratulations for sharing your first creative work. Gehenna, your profile status has increased from 6 respected contributor to 7 creative. You have received 1 thread creation token. This will be available to you the next time you log in. Okay, cool. We're getting progress. Small apology. As a critic, I always believed that being as ruthless as possible was the only way to improve art. I thought clear criticism, unencumbered by politeness, was the best thing I could contribute to our society. After all, without that, how can artists grow? Criticism that minces its words is a waste of space. And I still think that's true, but as we approach the end, or transformation of Gehenna, I wonder if I haven't been entirely too unkind. Have I reveled too much in my role as a critic? Have I been sarcastic and crude when I thought I was witty? Was my defense of proper grammar ultimately just an attempt to impose a new sense of order on a world I couldn't control? Maybe, I don't know. But I do know I appreciated every work of art that I encountered. I didn't like all of them, that's true, but please understand that without them I would have gone mad. Talking about your work, assessing its strengths and weaknesses, gave me something to hold on to. It gave me a purpose, a function in Gehenna. Every new story was like a little bit of salvation. For that I am more grateful than you will ever know. And I apologize if I ever caused any of you to feel less motivated to keep creating. I will never forget your devastating deconstruction of episode 24, but I do think it helped me, in the long run, to be a better writer. Your feedback for each issue of Incredible Stories was greatly appreciated. Hey, the mean reviews were the best. So, 610? That's interesting. A short Bildung's Roman. Auto posted by the story tutorial manager. Load story seed to read. Good to see you joining in, Uriel. What a read. I'm not convinced this narrative is extensive enough to truly qualify as Bildung's Roman.
Ah, what do you mean?
Oh, you're so mean. Okay, whatever. I wanna make another one. That was fun. I don't know. Is that like a word that I'm just not familiar with, and that's why I don't like? I'm confused. Anyway, I would love to read the urgent topics, but I am not high enough for that. So, also speaking of, we just solved this, and it is time. So let me go ahead and at least get to the next area, because we solved this one. I want to get at least to the next puzzle. We are south. We need to go up north. Okay, that's interesting. Wait, how do I get there? Where's the entrance? Well, no, let's get to the entrance before we log off. Hello? 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 Why is there a area here? Okay, no, that's just... why do they have all these alcoves? It's kind of wild. Alright, we're like, that was very roundabout, but I managed to find it, so it's on the front. So we're on the left side, I think, and then we're actually right, technically. Right. We made it around! There was no entrance from the back end, which is interesting. And that is Ray Trivia. Alright, we are stopping here. We will save. We shall save this puzzle for next time. Until then, bye-bye!